Yo, it's one Marcus and Morrison back from the video. Today we are doing the Road to Diamond for the ISO SMG, the newest gun in COD Mobile. I don't know if I like this gun or I hate this gun. It's really kind of a love-hate relationship. I've used it for the 120 games to Diamond, and it was just like, man, sometimes I felt like the gun was good, other times I felt like the gun sucked. The iron sights are a definite suck. I know some people have said they like them. If you like iron sights that are like just taking up too much space and not clean at all, then this is perfect for you. And you probably also like the Krieg iron sights. But me personally, I like a nice clean iron sight like the Elcar 9 right here. But this does not offer that. And I don't put red dots on SMGs. In case you guys don't know that, you can probably watch every single one of my Road to Diamond videos for an SMG. Never once do I throw in a red dot on it. Because I follow the same belief I follow on console. You do not put a red dot on an SMG. You don't do it. It's just a complete waste of an attachment. So I don't do that. It does have the ability to be used like an AR. It has some heavier barrels that do a little bit more damage and add, I believe, a little bit of damage to the headshot multiplier as well. So it can be used as an AR, and it might even be better in that manner. I kind of go through that in the barrel attachments later on in the video, where really the only thing you want to change is the barrel. But yeah, this is just a funky gun. It was a funky gun on console as well back in Modern Warfare 2019, for you guys who do remember that, back in the Warzone 1 days. It was never good in that game, and it's not good in this game either. It's viable, it's usable. I feel like if you're a hipfire guy, you might like this a little bit more than me. It's got somewhat better hipfire than a lot of other guns. But me personally, you know, I ADS a lot of the times with my SMGs, and I just kind of run into gunfights like that right there. Like that, the way I challenged that last gunfight and I died, that's how I take a lot of my gunfights with an SMG, and you'll see that throughout a lot of my SMG gameplays. That is in part because I'm a thumbs player, but it's also in part because that's just how I play. And I just don't think this gun, what is it really good at? Nothing. It's not really good at anything. The recoil almost always drags to the right. I don't know why that is. It's always to the right. And it gets me in trouble in a lot of gunfights. You'll see it in this game, but I'm missing shots. I'm whiffing to the right a lot. And when I was doing the 120 games to grind to Diamond, I was missing to the right a lot. So it's a very odd gun. And I don't really see myself using it much. They could come out with the Mythic 4 and they could make it broken. That would be the only way I'd ever really touch it. But it's not good at really anything. It gets beaten out up close by the Fennec or a Mac 10 or any fast firing sub. At medium ranges like the CBR4, the Fennec, like any other sub pretty much beats it out. It feels like, in terms of like the meta subs that we have, if you could say there are any, just the better SMGs in the game right now beat it out. We are obviously in a very AR dominant meta where like all of the ARs are insane and none of the SMGs are any good. But yeah, this gun, I've kind of covered everything I wanted to say about it. It's not a very aesthetically appealing gun. It's not a very good gun. It's just kind of there. It's another gun in the game. This game's got about 120 guns, and about 110 of them are pretty much irrelevant because they're just nowhere near as good as, like, I don't know, Man of War, DRH, SKS, all the usual suspects that won't get nerfed. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. I do think this class setup is okay if you can get used to the iron sights. If you do want to put a red dot on it, I suggest you try to use it more like an AR. Just slap a heavier barrel on it, and you'll notice the damage range is a good bit better. But it's just not quite. Actually, with the stock, the movement speed is solid. So I will say you could still run the same stock. I believe it's the collapsible one. But it's just a very, I don't know how to describe this gun. It's just kind of there. You know what I mean? It's not super duper good at anything. It's not really that bad at anything. It's just like the run-of-the-mill SMG right now. So with that being said, that's kind of all I have to say about the gun, which I pretty much have talked about the entire video. And I do want to talk about some of the new guns that are getting leaked, because I think we're going to have a problem with future metas. So the Uzi from Modern Warfare 2019 is supposed to come back, a slower firing Uzi, not a fast firing looking one. So that should be a very interesting meta if they bring back the damage rounds for that, like the 41 AE, I believe, not like 10 millimeter rounds or something like that. That should be very interesting. And then the Type 63 from Cold War is supposed to come back, which is a semi-auto gun, which could turn into the SKS, like a competitor to the SKS, but not fire as fast. Pretty much kind of the same gun, though. And then the FAL, which is an AR, which is also semi-auto, which would also kind of compete with that same demographic of guns. So it should be an interesting next few seasons in terms of like the meta or whatever. Hopefully they nerf some broken guns that we have right now and make it a little bit different, but I'm probably just getting my hopes up. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to. It's been your boy Marcus. I'm out. Peace.